and welcome back to Ashley U Life. In today's class, we're gonna get ready for work. I'm gonna kind of show you the new way I've been doing my makeup. It's interesting how your makeup routine kind of goes through little small changes. I just decided to share with you what I'm doing now that kind of makes my morning routine go a little bit faster. So before we jump into the makeup portion of it, which obviously I've already done right here, will snap to me no makeup here in a second. I just wanted to say, so sorry for having a little bit of a hiatus. I didn't really mean to have a hiatus. As you know, a few classes ago, I talked about my new career transition into private event management. And so it's just been a little crazy. And we also went to Alaska on a cruise for a week. And we also had family come in town, not once, but twice. It's just been kind of nuts around here. And it's been really hard to find time to film. And also my camera. Oh my gosh, I've been so mad at you, camera, because I have tried to film a couple things and edit them and the whole thing was blurry. I don't understand why. So I also had to go through a whole thing on trying to figure out what's going on with this camera. And I think I figured it out, hopefully figured it out. So that's just kind of what's been happening and where I've been. And don't worry, I'm gonna have a bunch of fun Alaska stuff coming. I'm really excited to show you that. We did Alaska right. I can't even tell you. If you've ever wanted to do an Alaskan cruise, you're gonna wanna watch my video because we did it good. I'm just saying. So let's get ready for work. Insert no makeup face. So normally I make my own foundation and I still do that. But lately, to make things a little quicker, I've been doing something else. I thought I would share with you what I've been doing for my foundation lately. Now, I did a class on this Pure BB Cream by Maybelline, and this one is the 120 medium tint. I just kind of put a little bit on my face. And then I take the normal foundation that I make my own foundation with, the e.l.f. This one is the natural. And I take this and kind of just put it in a couple spots where I put the other one, and then I blend. So normally at this point, I set my face. I'm not gonna do that. I use a powder contour, the e.l.f. one in St. Lucia. I really love it. It's a powder. And I just have been thinking lately, if I set my face with the powder and then put powder on over it, it's kind of like double powdering. If I start with the powder contour, it's kind of like I'm setting those places with my contour. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I've been doing it lately and I kind of really like it. Go. And then again, normally maybe I would set my face now, but eyeshadow is also a powder. And a lot of times you can use like a primer to make the eyeshadow, you know, stand out, stay a little bit. But if you use your eyeshadow as a setting powder for the foundation you put over your eyes, which I do, the color is more dramatic and bright, and it'll also be setting your makeup. So I'm kind of killing two birds with one stone. Of course, I'm using the Naked Heat palette. I love it so much. It's my favorite. I actually lost this palette for like a week and a half, but I randomly just came across it and I have really been missing it in my life. It's just such a good palette. The colors are beautiful and neutral and dark, but still like bold. I just love the eyeshadows. Like I've been using other things besides it because I had to, because I had nothing else, and I just was really hating life for my eyes, you know? It just, the colors just weren't the same, the shadow wasn't the same, so I'm like, I want to get every single Urban Decay eyeshadow palette that I can get, because honestly, after losing it and having to suffer without it, I know that it's my favorite, so I just want every other color. And then I don't do my under eye because I don't want any eyeshadow falling down before I set my makeup. I'm gonna do the under eye after I set my makeup. But before I set my makeup, I do still one more thing. I do my brows. This is the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. I really, really do like it. There's also one by CoverGirl that I recently did a class on, and I compared the two, and the NYX one's a little more expensive, and they honestly did pretty much the same thing. So I've just been switching back and forth between them. And now we can set using NYX's Mineral Matte Finishing Powder. Love, love, love this. It's amazing. So I'm just going over the places that I did not hit with my contour powder or my eyeshadow. And then once I've got everything set, I lightly go over the places where I contoured just to blend. There we go. almost done. So now let's do some glitter before I add anything else to my face, because if the glitter falls, I want to be able to dust it away, and I don't want to, you know, ruin anything else that I do, like my blush and my highlight and all that stuff. So I use the NYX Glitter Brilliance. Love this glitter. It's my favorite. It's like $5.50. You can get it at Target. You can get it online. It's all the same price everywhere, and it's the best. I have like almost all the colors, but I love it so much. This one is the Dubai Bronze. All you need is the NYX Glitter Primer. That's also $5.50, and just a little tiny brush to put it on. And it's so easy. And honestly, I get compliments every single day on my eye look in general because of the glitter. And it makes it seem like you spent so much time on your makeup when you really didn't. Honestly, how long did this take me? Not long. But the glitter really does it. So you just put a little bit of the primer on your finger. At least that's what I do. And I've gotten to the point where I just do both eyes at the same time because I just do glitter all the time, so I'm really used to it. But I used to start with just doing one eye at a time, because you don't want this to dry completely. You want it to be a little bit tacky when you're applying the glitter, so the glitter has something to hold on to. Otherwise, if it dries too much, it's not really gonna stick. So at first, if you've never done glitter before, just do one eye at a time. And then, you know, when you start doing glitter every day like me pretty much, you could start doing 2 eyes at once. You just wanna make sure you really get down into the corner of the eye. And then I have my glitter. I have a whole class on glitter, so if you want to check out how to actually do it, I'm not going to go into great detail about it now, but I just keep the glitter in the cap just like this. Take my brush, and I just start on the inner corner of the eye. Isn't that just so pretty? I just love it. And then you're going to take a brush and just dust away any excess that fell. Now I'm going to go in and do the bottom of my eyes. Same color that I did my crease with. And then we're going to just darken that up just a little bit, going in with a little darker brown mauve-y color. I'm going to go a little bit here. I'm going to make like a little triangle just to add some depth. And then a little under the eye. And you see how that just like opens everything up? It kind of just brings my eyes to life. I'm telling you, this is the best. Then we're gonna do a little blush. I'm using the e.l.f. blush palette. This one is in light. What I really like about this one is that it can be summer and very fall. We're moving into fall right now. Thanksgiving's coming up. And so, you know, in the summertime, I was kind of weighing between these two a little bit, but now I'm kind of going between these two just to get that really like fall look. So I just kind of pat, and then I just dust it on my cheeks. I always like to put a little bit just on my brow bone just to like kind of tie in the whole face, bring everything together. And I always say this, but if you ever think you're going too crazy on the blush or think something's too much, you can always tone it down with your translucent powder and your powder brush and just go over it. You don't really need any more power. There's enough residual on the brush, but you can just go over it. I can never go too much, you know? And now it's time for some highlight. I've really been loving this Milani. It's holographic beams. I think I got it at CVS. I think there was a sale going on and I got something else of theirs. It was like buy one, get one for something. So I was like, oh, I'll try this. But these colors are so fun. As you could tell, I really like these two. This one's okay. I don't know what it is. I think this is just too close to my skin color to really like it. I actually mixed the pink and the blue together and highlight with that. I just think it's really cute. Did I get my nose enough? I do go in on my brow bone, a little above the brow. Now sometimes I do think that you can overdo highlighter, so if you do think that, you can also go in with your powder brush and just kind of tame it out. Or what I also like to do is go back in with my blush brush just over the apples of the cheeks. Because I don't want it so bright right here, I kind of want more bright right here, but I still want a little bright right here, so this kind of helps you blend. All right, now we just need lashes and lips. Now, as far as lashes go, I'm always using the Ardell brand 99% of the time just because I love them. I love the 600 Wispies, amazing. 102 Glamours are very, very pretty on people. If you've never worn lashes before, I would suggest the 102s. If you can find them, they can be a little tough to find now, but I just I think they're the best. And I use the Ardell glue. Love it so much. You gotta find the lashes with the clear band. Those are the easiest to work with. Make sure they're staggered. I have a whole 411 on eyelashes in my playlist, so if you wanna go check those out, you can if you're interested in doing some lashes. They really just pull together a whole look. And the thing is too, if you're like nervous about it or you're like, oh, I can't do them, here's the thing. Usually you're trying to put them on when you're going to a special occasion for the first time. And of course they're not gonna go on right because you don't know what you're doing. You need to practice. So my suggestion is to actually, when you're staying in one night during the week, put on your lashes, watch TV, cook dinner or whatever, but just, you know, you have to practice to be good at anything, and lashes are the same thing. So take a day during the week, put on some lashes. Who's gonna know? No one but you. But you know what? On the weekend, when you wanna go somewhere and you wanna have that pop in your eye, you'll know what you're doing. And now let's do some lips. I'm just kind of randomly playing with some stuff. So this is the Milani Stellar Lights. This one is in Kaleidoscope Purple. And actually, I think this is what I was buying when I bought that highlighter. I kind of think this is what it was. It's kind of fun. And I also have a bright purple lipstick by NYX. It's a liquid suede color. Oh, so pretty and I love it so much. So this is similar, just darker, a little bit more toned down and not as bright. So now we have to do mascara. However, I was looking in the mirror and I feel like my eyes are a little red. Like they're just not as white as I want them to be. And I've done a review class on this product before. It's called Lumify. And I can't even tell you how good these drops are because I don't feel necessarily so tired today, but I do feel like my eyes look tired and I just don't want them to look that tired. And now I don't use these every day. It says that you can. I've done a lot of investigating on it and I haven't really found anything like bad for you. Like don't use them so often because this or that. Like I've never seen anything wrong with them. Just like great reviews. I've also been using them for over a year. And again, I don't use them every day, but I do use them. And I have not noticed anything. My eyes don't dry out. They don't feel weird. Like there's no surprise thing that happens from using them as far as I know to this date because I use them all the time. Now I normally do this before I did my makeup, but I just really didn't realize till I started doing my makeup how not quite white my eyes are today. One little drop in each eye. But I definitely wanted to do this before I did my mascara, otherwise I might have runny mascara everywhere. What do they say? A watched pot never boils. Well, we could do my mascara in the meantime. My lash popped off just a bit right there, so let's fix that. All you need is a bobby pin and your glue, and I just put a little bit on the tip of the bobby pin. I mean, you can use anything else with a sharp edge too. I don't know why, I just prefer a bobby pin. And just dot it on. This side needs it too. What is going on today? But this is also why I always carry glue in my purse when I go anywhere because you just never know. So you just wait for this side to get a little bit tacky and then you can just stick it back on. There we go. Now the other side. And then you don't have to worry about the white because the white is gonna dry and it will dry clear. Just give it a second. But on the reel, can we talk about my eyes? Did they not get so much whiter? I love that stuff. Love, love, love it. It's so good. There we go. All better. And that's that. So that's how I've been kind of just doing my makeup lately to go just like a little bit faster. I hope you enjoyed this class. I hope you learned something new or something that you could apply to your everyday. And I feel so good to be back. So sorry I was gone for a hot second. It's just been so crazy with this new transition and new job and just trying to figure things out and, you know, going to Alaska on a cruise for a week and then having family come into town. And it's just been a little mad and crazy. And the holidays are coming and it's going to only get crazier. So I just need to figure it out. So I'm figuring it out. I woke up early today to make this happen. And I'm so glad that I did. And I hope you enjoyed it. I can't wait to see you in the next class. But until then, make sure to like and share so other people can like and share. And don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you next class. But on a side note, if you don't know me, I'm Ashley. I do hair, makeup, and life hack classes weekly. Please do hit that subscribe button if that's something that interests you. And I'll see you soon. I promise.